What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you? Are you loyal through and through? Do you ever heart that's true? What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. So we're still going to be heading south, and I guess we're going to battle the rest of the trainers on this route. I don't think we've battled these two girls here yet. Who thought about Pokemon? Who taught you about Pokemon? Okay, so I guess they're schoolgirls. Okay, so Senior and Junior Tyra and Ivy are going to battle us, and they're going to send out a Poliwhirl and a Pidgey. So we have a really good matchup against these two. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Thundershock against the Poliwhirl. I'm just trying to finish it off quickly, and then I'm also going to go for, let's go for a Twister as well. It's going to hit both of them. Alright, so that's awesome. The Poliwhirl is going to flinch, and the Pidgey's going to go for a Gust on Athena, which is fine. We can take that really well. And then with the next move, we should be able to at least finish off the Poliwhirl. I'm going to go for another Thundershock and a Twister as well. Okay, so that's going to put him in the point where Poliwhirl is going to go out, and then Pidgey should be able to die to a Powder Snow next turn. Alright, so there's the Whirlwind. It's going to just switch him out into Haunter, Danny. And with the leftovers, Athena's going to get back to full health. So it's an overall pretty easy battle. I don't think we really took any damage. Let's go for a Thief and a Powder Snow. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Guess we can just keep going down, and there's another trainer here, so let's just battle him real quick. Camping's fun. You can fish, roast marshmallows, and tell spooky stories. But the best of all are the Pokemon battles. Alright, so that sounds fun. Camper Shane is going to send out a Tentacruel. We do have a pretty good type matchup against it, although it is, let's see, what, 6 levels ahead of us? So let's just switch out. Let's go into Danny. He's also a poison type, so he doesn't have to worry about getting any status effects. And there's the acid, so we do resist that as well. Okay, so let's go for a Thief. See if he has any, if he's holding any items. So if he is, we're just gonna take those. Okay, so no items. I guess now we just go for a Nightshade, see how much this does. Well, we know exactly how much it's going to do, but I want to see what percentage it does on Tentacruel. So, about a third. If I go for Nightshade again, I don't think it's going to knock him out. Let's just go for a Shadow Punch. Okay, so unfortunately we are going to hurt ourselves in the Confusion. It's going to go for another Acid. So it looks like we take more from Confusion than anything else. I'm just going to keep going for a we're going to just break through right away, and Shadow Punch is going to just finish off the Tentacruel. So Loxus is going to level up to level 16. And next is a Giraffe Rig. Let's see, that's going to be a normal Psychic, I think. So we're going to send in a Mako. And here we can just go for a Bite and get the super effective damage. Alright, so it does live on a little bit of health. Let's go for an Ember. Alright, awesome. So, Kid was defeated, and we're going to get $336 for that battle. So, not bad. I guess here we can see what else is in the grass. Alright, so just more Hitmonchan, so So far, it looks like Raikou was the lucky Pokemon in the grass, but I'm not sure what else we can find in here. Alright, no hidden items there, and we found a Dragon Fang. Yes, I think we already had one of those, but you know, it's good to have more than one, I guess. Okay, there's also Golem in here, so I'm not going to battle this thing guy just because it's a ground type. So it's a bad matchup on our end. Let's just run away. Want to battle against my Pokemon? So he's just laughing to himself, so must have something good. Steve is going to send out a Roselia, so it's a alright Pokemon, I guess. But I'm just going to switch out. Let's go back into Danny. Just because anytime they send out a poison Pokemon, get to send him out, because he'll resist pretty much anything. Although Stun Spore is not very good. I guess I'll just go for a Hypnosis. So there's the Mega Drain. That is resisted as well. And we're going to be paralyzed. So I do have I think I have full restores. Whatever. I do have the healing items anyway. But I'm not going to use them just yet, because I don't want to take I don't want to use it and then just get another Stun Spore. So I'd rather just stay in and then power through. So now we're going to go into Telomere. And we can go for a Wing Attack, so this should be able to just knock it out in one hit, although, yeah, I think this thing's usually pretty bulky, so sometimes it might live the hit. Alright, so, not bad. Get a lot of money for that, though. And we're gonna register him, so, first things first, I'm gonna open up my bag and then just start healing up some of my Pokemon. I'm gonna use, yeah, let's give Danny a potion and a paralyze heal as well. Awesome, so now he's ready to keep fighting. And there's also Wild Wishmer in this grass, so far we haven't run into any other Raikous yet, so it looks like we just got lucky and got the rare encounter for that route. This is a good thing I didn't go fishing, because I probably would have missed out on it. Oh, there's also Wild Snorlax, so that would have been a pretty cool Pokemon as well, but don't know if I would have added him to the team. So we pretty much got normal types covered so far. No, actually we do have Rock Smash, so we can actually break this and see what's over here. Alright, so we found a magnet. There's gotta be something in here, come on. Alright, looks like it's just a useless area, so let's just keep going. Yeah, so that's just well, there might be a hidden item in here, because I think it's just the just that thing on the wall there. Say, yeah, so I think if you have like a certain move, you can just go in and make a base, if you're lighting a campfire, make sure you have water handy. Alright, good to know, I guess. Oh, so this guy's probably the one starting the fire. So, Kindler, Bernite. Bernai? Oh, it's a weird name. Okay, so let's go for Thundershock. It's only a horsey, so we should be able to just take whatever this thing can hit us with. And it's super effective. It's going to not just knock it down in one hit. And gives us about half HP bar, so we're going to just stay in. And now it's a Spoink. Alright, so we just go for a bite. Does a decent amount, but it's going to be a 3-hit KO. Now it's going to go for an Odor Sleuth. So, it doesn't really do anything to us, but we might take a hit this time. So there's a Psy Beam. And we are confused. Alright, so it's not worth, you know, trying to risk the breaking through the confusion. I'm just gonna heal up, waste a turn. And probably just use another potion as well. So I'm gonna, this one should bring us up to full, or close to it. There's Psy Wave, what does this do? Still a damaging move, but it did a less than Psy Beam. So now we're in the point where, hopefully we can break through the confusion and then just, yeah, so we do connect. And the bite is gonna finish off the Spoink. And now Lox's is gonna level up to level 17. Alright. He set my spirit on fire. Let's register each other. Alright, so just another person added to our Pokenav, and let's see, nothing in here. If you're not prepared, you shouldn't be up in the mountains. Have you made your Pokemon evolve very much? Kind of. Hiker Lucas and Picnicker Angelina, alright, so they both have 2 Pokemon each. And then we'll send out a Venusaur and a Delcatty. Okay, kind of a really bad matchup on our end. Actually, no, I do have a Powder Snow. So I can go for... I'm just gonna try and take out the Venusaur, so let's go with a Bite, Powder Snow. And it does... Powder Snow does hit both, so hopefully we can get some pretty good damage on these things. Alright, so we got the Freeze. Alright, awesome. So now we can just focus on taking out that Venusaur, so it's still frozen. Ah, and of course, so... Delcatty is going to go for the Sing, trying to put Athena asleep, and I don't have... actually, I don't think Refresh would have helped in this situation, but alright, whatever. Let's go for a Thunder Shock on the... Actually, no, I'm just going to keep going for Bites, and... Now I'm going to send in... Telomere. I could send in Mako, but I don't know if Fire-type moves would thaw out the ice, so I'm not going to risk it. There's the Bite, and doesn't do much, so but it's still frozen. Alright, so now it's going to use a Track. So it looks like the Delcat is really just there to be a support Pokemon, and the Venusaur is just there to tank hits. But let's see. Just, yeah, same, going for Bites. Hopefully we get actually, I don't think you can get flinches when it's frozen, but you know, whatever. There we go. So that Wing Tech is going to take out the Venusaur, and then next turn we can start focusing on the Delcatty, hopefully. Because they send in another really strong Pokemon, we might... Yeah. Alright, so there's the Intimidate, so it's going to lower our physical attack. Which doesn't affect Raikou at all, but, you know, Telomere, his Wing Attack is going to do less, and there's another Sing. Alright, so I'm going to have to actually just focus on taking out the Delcatty next turn. So I'm going to switch both of my Pokemon out. Let's go into Mako, and I'm also going to send in, I guess, Danny. He doesn't have to worry about the normal or the fighting type moves, so he'll be fine against both of these Pokemon. Okay, so triple kick, we're immune, and there's a double slap, so Mako can take it just fine. Landed for 3 hits. I'm going to go for a Karate Chop on the Delcatty, and then I'm going to go for a... Let's go for a Shadow Punch. Alright, perfect. So the Delcatty is going to go down this turn, so I don't have to worry about all those annoying status effects. But it still has one more Pokemon out. It's a Doduo, so... I think it's just there to, I don't know, do kind of like chip damage, and the other Pokemon are just supposed to, you know, actually do most of the blunt work. So, let's go for an Ember on the Doduo, and then a Shadow Punch should finish off the Hitmon top. Okay, so overall that was actually a pretty good battle. It's a little bit hard since Pokemon kept getting put to sleep, but I'll just take double check. So I have 2 Pokemon asleep, and then I guess Loxus just needs to heal up a little bit. So just gonna give him a potion, and I'll see if I have any awakenings on me. I have 1. I'll give it to Telemere, and actually maybe I have a berries that I can use. Yeah, so I have a Chesto Berry. And I'll give it to Athena. Now it's both of them are awake. And yep, everything else is fine. So we can just keep going forward. We're supposed to shout Yodelahihu since it doesn't echo here. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna, wow, he's gonna send in Metagross. We really have a bad matchup against this thing, so let's switch out. Let's see, I don't have any ground type moves or much to hit it with. I can send him Danny, and I guess hope for the best, because I don't really know what it's gonna have at this level. There's a confusion, it's gonna be super effective on our end, so I was a Billy Bat switch in. I'm not gonna have to switch out. I can't risk staying in and trying to go for the hypnosis. I do have Bruce. Okay, so there's a confusion again, except this time it is going to be resisted. And let's go for a... Let's try Rock Smash. Alright, so it is neutral, and then now it's going to go for a Scary Face, so that it is going to lower our speed. Okay, so now it's going to go for a Metal Claw. We should be able to take that just fine. Oh, never mind. It's got a critical hit. It's going to do a lot of damage. But this next Rock Smash is going to finish off the Metagross, and going to get a pretty... actually got a lot of experience from that, but now we're going to switch out. Let's go to Mako. Alright, so with this cast form, I can just go for a Karate Chop and just take it out really quickly. No, actually, no, it's going to live, and it's going to go for a Hail. So that's going to turn it into an Ice type, so after this, I can just go for an Ember and actually just get super effective damage again. Actually, I can still go for Karate Chop and get super effective damage, since Ice is not the best defensive typing. Okay, so with the cast form down, Mako is going to level up to 28, and that's another hiker down. We're also getting a pretty good amount of money out of all of these battles, and let's see. Alright, so there's just another base, so we're not going to waste our time going through that. And actually, there might be a hidden item in here, so it doesn't hurt to take a look. Okay, so nothing else. I guess I finally made it to the cave. So here, in Meteor Falls, it's going to be a new area, so we can't get an encounter here. So let's see what we're able to run into. And we can grab this item as well. It's an Awakening. Oh, there we go. So this is going to be our first Pokemon. And it is a Porygon 2. Alright, so that's pretty good. I think usually it's mostly just like a... what is it, Golbats or Zubats? I forgot which one, but it's usually just, one of the two. I guess we'll just go for a Bite. And it doesn't do too much. It does like, I don't know, maybe like an 8 of damage. Let's go for a Thunder Shock. So this thing is pretty defensive. It's going to transform into a Psychic type. And Thunder Shock might do even less. Alright, so now transform to a normal type. Hopefully we are able to get the paralysis on this thing. It's going to make it a little bit easier to catch, although, actually, I don't want to risk getting a critical hit, so let's just try throwing a Pokeball at it. Alright, awesome. We got the Porygon 2. It was created by humans using the power of science. It has been given an artificial intelligence that enables it to learn new gestures and emotions. Okay, so we're gonna give this thing a nickname, and let's see, what do you call a Porygon 2? No, I know. Alright, so we have Season 2, the Porygon, so we're just going to send them over to the PC, and I guess this is going to be a pretty good place to stop. So we're going to start going through the rest of the cave in next episode, but if you guys like this one, just remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.